STEAM Studio was founded by our engineering department and sculpture department to be a collaborative makerspace where we could join the forces of engineering and art to create things that we wouldn't otherwise be able to make in our disciplinary silos. So it's a lot. It's about collaboration and it's about making stuff and trying to use our skills to do good in the world. So we're working on this crazy animatronic display that's 6 animals. There's an elk, a bear, a bobcat, a goose, a squirrel, and a raccoon that pops out of a log. And it's a super fun, engaging, and dynamic experience and exhibition of seeing these animals come to life through like a lot of work. So Jenna had reached out about creating some sort of animatronics for the Winter Lights exhibition, and we thought this would be a great project to run as an engineering senior design class. So in our engineering program, students have to complete a year-long capstone project, and during that year they do something that is mechatronic in nature. So it has a component of computer engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering all wrapped up into one project. And so this was a perfect mix of those things. And we had 7 engineering students who were very excited to work on it, and it just kind of blossomed from there. Those students who started in that initial class have since graduated. They graduated in the spring of 2020. And so since then we were trying to figure out what was going to happen with this project, given all of the unknowns and uncertainties that COVID presented. And through that we kind of kept chipping away at it a little bit here and there, and then we have arrived back at this moment of doing the full scale exhibition, which is exciting. It's really amazing to see students being so dedicated to accomplishing a pretty big challenge, to develop this from scratch with some of these animals, there was nothing, not even a baseline for us. So we started with the elk because we had no reference for it. Some of the other animals, were smaller stuffed animals that we were starting with and had this sort of like baseline thing, but the elk was just a complete unknown. And so seeing the students tackle that, and it's also the biggest animal, and to see them really just dive in was a really incredible experience. And I hope that folks can maybe understand just a little bit about how hard they worked to make that a reality. We've gotten a lot of support from the drama department, and I know our drama students, under the guidance of Laura Bond, created the voices for these characters. And then our Casey Watkins, who is our costume designer for the theater department, helped us skin the animals. Textiles aren't something that we really do, so that was a huge help in trying to fill in the gaps for where we are deficient. We've had art students working on it, sculpting the elk antlers, sculpting the elk hooves. Nina Nichols, who's an artist, came and helped with some of this as well. And yeah, a lot of people, a lot of departments, a lot of people. And of course our team at the Arboretum. It feels excited to start to see it all come together. The vision that Jenna brought to us 3 years ago, to see it really start to take shape. Oh, I'm most excited about seeing all 6 of the animals alive together at the same moment. Because we've gotten to see all of them, for the most part at this point, kind of being alive in some way, but not all together. They haven't become a family yet. Even though this might feel trivial, to make a squirrel jump around or create an elk that moves around, we're not really solving any problems. We're not necessarily, we're not solving world hunger by doing that, but we're learning skills and problem solving approaches that can help with bigger problems. And also it just brings a little bit of joy to the world. It just makes things a little bit more fun, and that's really important.
Ow.